So his picture is right there.
We are.
All right, and I think we are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the R.O.C. Hangout. We come to you live every single Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. I'm Harrican BX, your host for this evening. And guess what? My co-host is in the house for 2 weeks in a row. He's making me proud. Asian Kid Matt, say hello. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Something to be proud of. And guess what, guys? I touched on it last week. We mentioned it. We said it was a possibility. And guess what? That possibility has become a reality. Welcome back to the R.O.C. Hangouts. Tommy Barricade. What's up, brother?
Ooh, yay, woo, everybody. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing?
He's back, eh?
The man.
I'm back, eh? You guys miss me or what?
Hell yes.
Oh, no,
You fucking liars, you. You fucking liars.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here. Come on now. No, man, you know what? It's been a while, you guys, man. You know, I kind of needed this, man. You know, over the last few weeks, I've been wanting to do just like a unbroadcasted hangout just to chill with you guys, but like I said, you know, I've been pretty busy with stuff, and you guys all know what's going on, and with my sister and stuff. So, but I'm here now, and I'm glad. I'm glad I'm here, man. This is good. And Matt, you've been consistent for 2 weeks.
Yes. Dude, 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row. So I'm expecting next week he's gonna use that orange card, you know, that Jay made up to get out a podcast free card.
Well, just wait till car season, and I might have to pull that card out a few times.
Occasional card.
You should get it. You should get that card blown up, and you can use it as one of those windshield deflectors, so the sun doesn't come in your car.
I'm gonna get a laminate and just like whip it out.
All right, well, where we are, we're back at the R.O.C. Hangouts. I'm here with you guys. I'm glad to be here, and I don't know. Should I take it over there?
Take it over, brother. Man, I'm passing the mic, man. Welcome back. I'm glad to have you back. We've been waiting for this.
Hey, man, you've done a good job, man, taking over, man. You've done a really good job, you and Matt and stuff. Well, when Matt's around, of course.
Thanks, man.
You know,
thanks.
You know,
and I
got to
do
make
it without
those
the panel we have in here every week, too. You know what I'm saying? We got a full house tonight, full panel, and they're here holding it down just like we were. We're just waiting for you to get back, brother, and we're happy to have you.
Amen to that.
Yeah, man. Welcome back to.
Welcome back.
Thanks, guys. Anyways, and you guys doesn't know who the fuck we are. We are the R.O.C., the Realm of Collectors. We have our email. You can check us at realmofcollectors.com there. We got our Twitter account. That's Enter the Rock. We got Instagram at Is it Enter the Realm?
Enter the R.O.C.
Show.
Instagram.
I'm a little rusty, man. Just take it easy on me, okay?
Come on, man.
I'm a little rusty, okay? At Realm of Collectors on IG, that's where we're at. And then we got our Facebook group, Realm of Collectors. So we are going to steamroll ourselves into this 2017. We're growing. We're getting bigger. I see more faces. There's some new guys that are in the R.O.C. Hangout here. We got Larry here. He's new. So we're going to do some intros right now. So who wants to do these intros?
I got this.
Intros? Oh, you got it?
I got this.
Okay, I'm stepping up. All right.
All right. Let's do it. Take it away, Matt. It's yours.
All right. Here we go.
Do the intros.
Everybody.
Come on.
Welcome to our R.O.C. Hangout. We got a full house in here. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, we do.
Wait, I don't know if you can hear me or not.
All right, shenanigans never stop.
Yeah, we got a full house tonight. That's crazy. Everybody, full panel. All right, what's up? What's up, everybody? I'm Asian Matt. Let's get some intros in.
Outros?
Just started.
Outros. Holy shit!
I'm getting all choked up because Tommy's
nervous. Yo, Tommy, he's nervous. You're fucking back. You know what I'm saying? You got him under pressure and shit.
Yeah. But
okay, left or right, because that's how you read. Let's go.
He's rattled. He's fucking rattled. He's right. Come on, man. Come on, let's go.
All right. So we'll start with some hauls. Any hauls that you got, feel free to tell us about it. As usual, I'm going to read left to right because that's how I read.
Because that's how you read it. I just said that.
I just had deja vu.
You're stealing my thunder here, Tommy. First up, the analyzer, Mr. Brian Brink. What's up, man? What'd
What's
you get?
up, guys? Happy Tuesday.
Hello.
What's up,
So
B?
how you guys doing, man? I'm having a great day, great night. So happy to be here with you guys. And speaking of starting 2017 with a bang, so on the last day of this month, I picked up my pile of loot that I've been building for the last 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a haul. First, I just want to start it out with this one right here. Yeah, that's nice. So that's Figure Arts Harley.
Funny
And
thing is that you
Very
don't have to-
nice.
you don't even
And
have
the
to show the face.
And the rest of tissue and bottles of lotion.
yeah, I definitely want to go watch Suicide Squad after this now. All right, but let's see. And
Does it come in a Wolf of Wall Street variant?
That's man. Woo!
maybe you can buy an outfit for it there, Nick. But so to get through this real quick, I also picked up a Figure Arts Captain America Civil War. A lot of these things were actually on good deals for Black Friday. I picked up a Fans Project City Commander armor set on clearance. I picked up Quantron, MakeToys Quantron, their Computron on clearance.
Wow.
And I think that's it for the good deals. But I got a Power of Nintendo or World of Nintendo Zelda figure, MMC Jaegertron, Second Chance Optimus Prime trailer for the Invasion Prime. So I'm gonna be using. I've got a ton of primes, as you know, right? So that trailer will fit in for a few.
I think I'm gonna have to try that pile of loot so I could get a big box like that too.
Yeah.
Brian with a bunch of primes. Come on, Brian with a bunch of primes.
I picked up a Iron Factory Optimus, that little Legends dude.
Nice.
And I picked up this right here, which is going to be my test to see if I'm going to go down that rabbit hole. That was also on clearance too. So some good deals out there if you wait. Obviously, patient save pockets save out the Pinkerton. But if you're not patient, I also picked up this Soul Chogokin Voltron with so like you, Jose, I'm gonna have to cool my jets for a while because all this stuff was paid for last year except for that one, right? So that's a bitter pill to swallow right in the beginning, right? So
it is.
So I'm looking forward to messing with that guy.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, he's gonna be awesome.
Sweet haul, brother. That's fucking awesome.
And
All right.
did that
So-
come out? Was it like a pallet?
What's
Is
that?
he robotic? You robotic?
You robotic, Dave. What happened?
Bop, bop, bop.
Wouldn't be an R.O.C. hangout without a bit of robot. So good. All right, move on.
All right, moving on. Sorry, Dave. Moving on. Dom, what's up, man?
What's going on, guys? I got a few stuff myself. I picked up the Sovereign. I got that, and
Oh, geez, that thing's gorgeous, eh?
it's beautiful.
Nice.
It's beautiful. It's one that, something that I'm definitely going to keep for a long time. And then I got the War in Pocket Slag and Sludge, the small Dinobots.
Nice.
I also picked up the Hexatron, the Iron Factory Hexatron, or Six Shot as you know, everybody knows it.
Oh, cool.
And then I also got Downbeat Jazz, as we all know him. And I did pick up the Voltron, and it's beautiful figure. I love it. I've collected Voltron. I have the original Voltron, and I also had the 20th anniversary and 25th anniversary that came out. But this one blows them all away. I also had the Matty Collector one too, the large one. But this one is just blows them all away.
Is that the EX one? You
Which
got that one too? The Toynami one, I think they were saying. The Voltron, Ultimate Voltron EX, I think.
No, I didn't get that one. I chose to get this one. There was one that came out for our 20th anniversary, which was like a book. And then there's one that came out in the original remake that came out in Toys R Us back in like the late 90s or early 2000s. And then I got the original, and then I got the Matty Collector ones.
Nice.
So it's like I said, it's short, and it's about a 10-inch figure, but you know, articulation is great. Ratchets all over. Paint is beautiful. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it.
Dude, like just hearing you say that is like truly like music to my ears. Like every time I hear like that somebody picked it up, like I know, shout out to Chuck in the Facebook group. He picked it up when it first came out. You know, Ace Milo picked it up. Now you're saying you got it, and me and Brian got that on order, and we've seen videos of it too. So we know pretty much what we're getting and what to expect. But every time I hear somebody say like that thing is fantastic, like I love it, you know, you can't really get anything better than that, then I know my $300 is well spent. I know I'm gonna be happy with it.
And I've gotten all several of the other reissue, you know, remakes and anniversary sets. So this one is way above the rest. And
music's in my ears, man. Love to hear it.
And then what else? What else did I get? I got
Simply the best.
I got some. I got
better than all the rest. Better than whatever. I don't know.
I got some of those add-on kits for the Toy World Daddy. I got the tank and the I think the thigh pieces that I had to pay extra for because I didn't jump on that. I guess I didn't wait as long enough for that great deal that came out.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And then tagging off of Brian's World of Nintendo, I picked up the Metroid from World of Nintendo, the big Voyager Metroid. And I also got Samus.
Nice.
So
Also a Samus. A Samus?
The Samus and Metroid. And I got everybody's favorite Shaka Khan. I got no. So I got the Legend Dawn. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got, eh?
That's all I got.
Sweet all, brother.
Russ, is someone playing a flute or something over there?
It's my daughter playing her damn saxophone. I need to get like a sound room for her or something. Should close her up in there, you know.
Or you can mute.
Okay,
Whoa!
Keeping it real on the hang.
Somebody is getting smart ass in this motherfucker.
I'm just trying to trick you, buddy. That's all.
I've been in a feisty mood this week. You ready to do this? Let's do this. No, I'm kidding.
All right, joining us back, Mr. Dave Energon Addict. What's up, man?
What's up, Holmes? You can hear me?
What's up, Dave?
Yeah.
Hey, you brother, my brother from another mother. What's up, man?
What's up, boy?
Coming live from the nursery.
Word. Live from the pink butterfly room.
Love
Yo,
it.
Tommy, good to see you, bro. For real. Like, it ain't the same without you, but, you know, I know you had to do what you had to do, but welcome back.
Thanks. Nice to see you too, bro.
Oh, and Brian, what I was saying before was, do you have a lift gate for that hall that you had? Like, do they off like on a pellet or something? Like, did you tip the guy? Like, seriously?
No, man, it's all me. But no, seriously, I used UPS because they're good in this area, and I just have them save it at one of their distribution centers. I pick it up on the way home from work. So
I feel you.
Yep.
All right, so guys, for this week, I picked up MakeToys Jazz. I have Tarn, aka Coulter, whatever you like to call him, and I seen a lot of boys putting up their Warbotron Copytrons up in the cafes and shit. So I never finished it, so I bought the last two bots that I needed, and now I completed it. Got it on sale, BBTS. I think they were like $70 a piece, and
Nice.
now he's done.
Nice.
And that's it.
All right, cool. Joining us for the first time. Hopefully I don't butcher your name. Leslie?
Yeah.
Leslie?
Did you say let's lie? Really?
did you do that on
Well, this is a huge realm. We have people from all over the world. We got different pronunciations. So.
Sure, he's from America.
So, pardon me. Yeah. And I'm Asian, but I'm adopted, so there you go. Case in point.
Let's lie on the table and get some tongue and groove.
What's up, man?
Not much. How you guys doing? I appreciate you guys having me in here tonight.
Welcome to the Hangouts, man.
Yeah, welcome.
Man.
Welcome.
And also welcome back, Tommy.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Mr.
Am I aging myself?
Oh, dude.
Oh, man. Looking for Mr.
Well, since I'm still fairly new to the collecting, I picked up. I finally got the Blue Soar in from Fans Toys.
Nice.
Nice.
And I also picked up Lavender Wave Hire.
What was that last one?
What was that, Lavender Wave?
Shockwave.
Oh. That's all I thought it said.
Yeah, Shockwave.
Very good.
Yeah, the Takar one.
So
That's cool, man. You said you're fairly new to collecting. Like, how long have you been collecting?
Well, I started, about the spring of last year.
Wow. Nice.
And, yeah, I started with CHUG, and then I found out, like, that wasn't the route I wanted to go, and I went NT. Probably about in October.
Oh,
So I'm doing that.
He is new, isn't he? Damn.
Oh, wow.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I'm new.
Fresh on the shelf.
Yeah, man.
Fresh on the shelf.
Cool.
nice, man. That's interesting. Did you collect did you collect anything like before, like where you added the game for a while and just like started recollecting, or are you just totally brand new to collecting figures?
Well, I was brand new to collecting Transformers. I was mainly into anime. Before that, I used to collect the anime figures and stuff like that. And,
Okay, cool.
DVDs and stuff.
Nice.
So, sold most of that off and got into Transformers.
Sweet, man. Were you always a Transformers fan growing up?
Oh, hell yeah, yeah. Always.
All right.
I'm a G1 boy.
All right.
Nice, man. Nice. Well, you know what? Like that, you just being new to the figure collecting, like you just got like a wealth of options like at your fingertips, man. So I don't think there's any better time to be a collector because you just got so much out there to choose from. So welcome to the family, man.
Well, thank you.
Welcome to the hobby.
Yep. Welcome in, man.
All right, next up, Masterpiece Ship Piece. What's up, man?
Oh shit!
What are y'all doing?
Nick Brammer, what up?
What's
Nick,
up,
keep
Roger?
those hands above the fucking table.
You just keep right.
Look at him. He got his Jericho scarf going and shit. The beanie, what up?
What, you got your air conditioner on in Florida?
Yo, he lives in Florida, dude. Real
You're hanging out with Harry Potter?
Yeah, this
You Florida boys, come to Michigan for a while.
These motherfuckers are complaining about being cold. Fuck off.
Hey, I'm right along the Canadian border, so I can feel your pain.
Yeah. You know what it's like. All right, Nick. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, man? I got some toys. I got Colossus.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, nice.
The Select Colossus.
Yep.
I got me a Legends Wolvie. He's gonna be. God damn, that saxophone's fucking me up.
All right, go ahead.
He's gonna be the first Legend to replace the Select because he's way better than this Wolvie.
Oh, wow.
I got Andrus. Took me an hour to transform his feet.
Oh, his feet are horrible.
And then the big bad.
Good Lord, am I ever behind?
Hard.
Jesus.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
He didn't miss Chortle Day.
Nah, not at all. He's a little much for 120, you know.
We should probably talk about that in a little while. I'm pretty interested to hear your opinions on it.
But
we'll speak about it.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Nice.
All right, cool.
Oh, I got a Marvel Select Thor too, the old school style one instead of the newer style.
You got another one?
Yeah, the Kirby.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, flute player himself, Mr. Rustamus.
All right, let me unmute now, so you know. Because I don't want to
play the flute.
Flute player. Well, you know,
Is going on that shit or what?
Just one time at band camp.
I heard he plays the skin flute.
Just one time at band camp. So yeah, I got a few things. Of course, I've got Tarn, and this guy just came in tonight. So you know, my little transformation Stuntagon breakdown.
Oh, you're
number
still
2.
on those? Oh, yeah.
Yes, I jumped off and jumped back on, man. I can't help it. And of course, we got in reach for this. We got a little Suicide Squad Piggy Arts Harley Quinn. That's Anna's. I'm just showing it off because you know it's the only time I'll get to hold it.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey Russ, man, once you get the I can't kick my hands off it, man. That's all I'm saying.
Once she gets hold of it, I won't. Don't touch
he just don't lie. Don't worry, Russ. You know it's yours. It's not Anna's.
You're right. I'm going to DL. Shh, don't tell no one. Yeah.
That's for when Anna's away.
I'll have my way. What you doing? I'm watching figure.
Watching figure banging.
What are you doing over there? Blowing the dust off.
But it's Thursday. Wait a minute.
Little plastic excitement there. All right. Yeah. Nice. But yeah, that's really it. I didn't get anything else.
It's funny.
Right.
That's the kind of figure.
She'd be like, Russ, why is Harley's butt cheeks the paint fading there? What's going on with that?
It's like, I don't know. It must be defective.
What's that extra goopy stuff coming on the side of her head there?
Figure arts. Put that extra glue on the figure.
Oh man.
That's the figure that you like to pose from the back.
You gotta use that MP Inferno accessory on there.
Jeez, Matt, where's your head, man? Come on, let's over the limit.
We were all thinking it. I just had to say it.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. Next up, he's back. The Hangout Ambassador, Tommy. What's up, man?
Yes. I got nothing.
Oh.
I got nothing, man. You guys, I have nothing, man. I can't get shit for a while, man. That's just the way it is.
New car.
Yeah, I got it. So this is the show about Transformers, about cars.
Yeah. Fine. Okay.
No, I got nothing, guys. Just a lot of family time. That's what I got. And I embrace that one. So that's actually really good.
That's awesome.
We're all close.
It's actually the most important thing, actually.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Priceless.
So that's where I'm at with that. So yeah, I didn't get anything else. I guess we'll have some topics. I'm not really prepared for this because I'm really out of the loop.
I didn't go yet.
What's that?
Whoa. Matt didn't do himself.
I was going to do myself. I guess, I would be last. Anyway. Yeah, so.
Wait, you wanted to tell what you had or what?
Yeah. I got some stuff. I bought some Transformers stuff.
Yeah. Oh, where? Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Stop the press.
I got, let's see.
Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking prissy little boy over here. Let's take it.
All right, so I got BB7 Dirge, and I'm have the other two on the way. I bought them all at the same time, but I don't know. I guess they went separate, whatever. And then I got MakeToys Downbeat Jazz, so and Bad Cube Laura, and then that's about it. So yep, I got a few Transformer figures this time, and I like them all. They're really nice. I really like that Jazz, but we'll get into it another time. Yep.
Well, if you like it, then you're winning, right? If you like it, you're winning.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's my money, so I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to be happy. Or else it's
my
a waste.
money, and I want it now. Keep seeing that stupid commercial on at work all the time. American commercials are fucked. I'm telling you, man. It's funny. Anyways, we got some topics. I don't have a lot of topics. Like I was saying, I'm not really prepared for like tonight. I just wanted to come and see you guys and hang out and whatnot. I'm really out of the loop. If I would have had some been watching the TF News and watching some podcasts and stuff. I really haven't been really busy. So if you guys could help me out with some of the stuff that's coming out, what are some anticipated figures that you guys have been waiting for, and the ones that are out now that you're excited about? That's all I pretty much could think of right now. Like what came out that's just unbelievable. I saw Sovereign. Like fuck, man, that thing looks fucking badass, man. So
yeah, Sovereign's nice.
So who got Sovereign, and what do you guys think of it?
All right, yeah, man. Let's catch Tommy up because we had most anticipated figures. We all got figures we're anticipating, and actually some of those figures did just recently drop. So we just got the Tarn, the MMC Tarn. We just got the MakeToys Downbeat, and it seems like people got like differing opinions on that. So I think that'd be worth discussing.
Mm-hmm. Some people are getting Grump.
Grump and Slick. Ears. Yep, from Bad Cube. Yep. Those are just recently came out.
Yeah, they're coming out.
Yeah, but they're only out for. I mean, only a few people got just like the separate ones, like individually. Otherwise, they'd have to buy both of them together.
Oh, you mean like there's a 2-pack and then you get them singly if you want them single?
I mean, it's not a 2-pack, but you have to buy both of them. You can't just buy one of them. The only way you can is if you get it from a private seller or something.
Now, is that official that you actually did have to buy them, or was it just like a lot of retailers were just offering like the both of them?
I think I know what it is. It's because nobody really wants the Swerve because he looks okay. So that's why they sell them as a combo pack, because they're gonna get stuck with a bunch of Swerves and then sell out of the rest of their their gears. And
so it's like Boost and Hatch when they put out Boost and Hatch, like everybody was selling them as like a package deal.
Or Brawny and Outback too, because nobody wanted Outback.
They just released an early shipment, so some vendors got an early shipment for those 2 figures, so they're fulfilling customers who had early pre-orders and stuff like that. So some people just like the MMC figure. Some people are getting those new figures out early. What is that?
We're getting serenaded. That's fucking awesome.
Hits you right like the pizza.
All right, well, for the guys that got Tarn on the panel, that was definitely like an anticipated figure, and now it's out, and some of you guys got it. So for those of you that have it in hand, like, what do you guys think? Did it live up to the hype? Is it worth the money? Pros and cons? I want to hear it all. Let's catch Tommy up.
It's awesome.
Come on, Russ. I know you want to just banter on this.
Russ, come on, Russ. You first. I'm passing you the mic, brother. Come on, let's go.
It's fucking amazing, and I'd like to say that anyone that thinks it's too light, fuck you. If you think it's too expensive, fuck you. And if you don't like the DJD, fuck you too. Anyway, no, I love it, man. But I understand some of the gripes about it, though. Where it does it for what it costs, but we overpaid for everything that we buy. Let's be real. So, I mean, it's pricey, but I love the damn thing. I can't keep my hands off of them. I could be keeping them right here. I didn't put them on the shelf. He's been sitting on my table in here in the living room. We're just sitting around with them all the time,
How's Anna feel about that?
Yeah, well, he's jealous, but she knows how it is. Like, it's a toy. I like toys, you dickhead. And it's
all right, so safe to say that the figure definitely lived up to to its reputation, to the hype for you.
Yeah, for me it did. I have one gripe about it though. I wish they'd put like wheels on it, like little wheels or something. Even they're not. Because they kind of they molded the tank. I wish they put real tiny wheels. Just to roll a little bit.
Brink, man, you're such an ass, man. Sorry, guys. Go on. Fuck you, man. Seriously.
That's all. I just wish they put wheels on it.
Turn around, I got a bat for her, fuck.
So the tank treads are solid pieces, like they don't move at all.
Right, they don't move, and I wish they would have put some kind of wheel. And you're just like, how usually when they do that, they'll put like little wheels on the bottom of it or something. They didn't.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
They didn't do it.
Sliding it, if you want to make it roll in tank mode.
So you can't vroom vroom. Can't vroom
vroom
with
it. Vroom vroom, right? And I like it. Come on, man.
All right. What did you think? Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. What did you think overall about the transformation? Because I heard a lot of people saying like it was kind of simplified. It wasn't that difficult. Is that something that bothers you?
It is very simple, and but it didn't bother me because it's still fun, and it still ends up looking. He ends up looking fantastic. And think about it. For what he is, I guess they could have made it a real difficult if they wanted to, but I'd like that they kind of simplified it because it makes it that much more playability. Like I said, I'm messing around with it, man. It's like, oh, yay! Transform it back. It's real quick,
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. It's the reason why I like Combiner Wars, because it was easy.
Do you take his mask off, or do you leave it on most of the time?
I leave it on, but I did take it off once because I had to peek. Just to see for myself,
What? That's it. So you only take the mask off when you have to pee.
Yeah, no, I know. When I said I had to pee.
I thought this is when you to pee.
What the? Never mind.
What the Matt? Where is your mind, man? Seriously.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I take this mask off so you watch me go, right?
Matt's into golden showers now, I guess.
It's been a long day. I gotta get my funnies in when I can.
I hear you.
All right.
So when you took the mask off, his face, does it look like Tarn, like from the GJG or what?
I think it looks like Glitch a bit. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Really?
Spoilers if anyone doesn't know.
Oh, way to go.
Yeah, I think it does a little bit. I think the reason why this thing was delayed is because I think that they pulled them back and redid the face on it when they found out who Tarn really was. When we found out in the comic books, I think the MMC intentionally said, "Whoa, we want to fix this," and I think they put a different head on it. So I'm not sure though. Didn't they have this at Skullfest early on? So that was like a I guess a first render. I don't know if
they weren't allowed to touch the face though.
Yeah, so we can't know if they changed it or not. I think they did. I mean, I could be wrong, but they would explain it. So.
All right, cool. That's cool, man. And you did bring up like the thing about price, that the price could have been better. So I think this thing was retailing at $120, and and I know people have said it's a little light, and with the transformation being simple, I don't complain about stuff like that. Like I don't mind a simpler transformation, but some people might complain that engineering is not complicated. He's kind of light, and then it's $120 figure, and then you get other figures that are like $80 and they're like twice the heft and maybe a more complicated transformation. So what do you think is like a price that would kind of better fit this figure? Because I think a lot of people are saying that 120 was a bit too much.
Well, I think 100 might have been all right. Maybe
100 flat.
Maybe even 89, 99, something like that. I mean, they would have went down 20 or $30. I think you would. I think that people would have been happy. I don't think people would complain at all.
Yeah, but we're Transformers collectors. We're never fucking happy.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's always one thing or another, right? So.
Yeah.
And you know what, and I don't mind sometimes paying a little bit more if like the figure that the QC and everything is going to come out, nice and proper. You're not going to have any issues with it. MMC does have that reputation of being, good toy makers. Very little of their stuff people have problems with. You know what I'm saying? So your figure's fine, everything's good, and you're happy with it.
Yep, no problem at all. And I've heard some people having some problems with stress marks on it and stuff like that. Mine doesn't have anything. It's perfect.
Yeah, mine either.
Sweet, man. Sweet. All right, Brammer, give us your thoughts, man. What are your first impressions on that, getting that in hand?
I love the fact that the transformation was just so easy. It was just intuitive. You just click, clack, he's in robot mode. That's where he's going to stay, because most of us keep our shit in robot. And, I mean, it's a chug, It's good. I mean, I have no complaints about the thing. I've seen like people, like Russ was saying, talking in the groups about like having stress marks and shit. I don't see anything wrong with this figure at all.
So he's a Voyager size?
Comparatively, he's about the size of MP Soundwave.
Oh, so leader size.
Yeah.
Leader size. Okay.
Yeah,
which makes sense, right? Because he should be as tall as Megatron. So,
yeah, he's about a head shorter than Despotron and Hexatron.
Yeah,
the MMC one.
Cool. Not bad. All right, cool, decent size.
Yeah. So I mean, for what he is, I don't think he's light, because I mean he's just as weighty as MP Starscream.
Okay.
He's lighter than Despotron. He's just a tad lighter than MP Soundwave. That's what I was doing when y'all saw me grabbing up, trying to do a little weight comparison. He's not that light.
All right.
And there's good detail on him. He's painted.
He looks cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's I mean, all these little things people usually complain about, lack of paint, lack of detail. He has none of that. My only concern is if the shoulders are going to hold up over time.
Yeah.
What's the gripe with the shoulders? Like what's the problem with them?
There's not really a problem. It's just it's not really. I don't know how to explain it.
Is it ratcheted?
No, not at all.
Ball joint?
So,
Yeah, it's a really tight ball joint. But like, what I'm worried about is like, I don't know if you can see it here, but this is all just one solid plastic piece until you get to the hinged ball joint. So I'm not sure, like, if you fuck around with it and continue to play with it, how that's gonna hold up, because I can see it snapping at some point, but probably after like you play with it forever.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's not good.
so just as a shelf piece, though, it'd be all right.
Yeah,
though.
that's it. It's a show.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first I've heard of someone like being afraid that it's going to break, though. I mean,
yeah,
mainly people just been complaining about the price for the most part.
Well, they're really tight, so maybe that's why. I mean, these muscles are really tight. It's a little nerve-wracking.
They are super tight, and like I said, it's just that one solid piece of plastic, and it's like, you know, and then it comes to the hinge ball joint.
Right.
So like, if you try to like fuck with the shoulder too much, I can see it snapping.
So any kind of like manipulation of the figure, like if you're trying to pose it to like take a picture or something, like is it that tight where you feel like, oh, like you're forcing it, like you might be putting too much force on the joint?
I just think if you're not careful, you know.
Yeah.
I
mean, I think all of us as adult collectors, you know, I think all of us as adult collectors, like we're, you know, some of us I know do vroom vroom, but I think for the most part, most of us kind of just mess with it a little bit, you know, and most likely these are shelf pieces for us. Right. So hopefully a lot of us won't have that issue.
Like if I give it to my 8-year-old, he'd break it.
Yeah, and to be fair, you can't vroom vroom with Tarn. He doesn't have wheels, so.
We've made that clear, fucking straight away. You can't vroom vroom. That's it.
I'm so sad.
I'm out.
All right. Cool, man.
Who else? Treads, I guess. I guess he has treads, right?
No, he doesn't have treads.
No.
No, well, they said he got the treads, but they're fixed, like so you don't really get any functionality out of them. They don't move. They're just in place. They're more aesthetic than anything else. You got them too, Dave? Okay. You got them?
Yeah, I got them. I got them right here in front of me, actually.
All right. Tell us what you think now.
Well, honestly, I can see where people are coming from with the weight. I think he's fine. Like, I'm very happy with him. But if he was a little heavier, you might feel like you got more bang for your buck. But as opposed to like what he looks like, I mean, that outdoes everything. It looks like fucking Tarn. There's nothing that tells you that this is not him. There's nothing with his proportions that you could say that maybe his feet are a little big, but other than that, all those figures in that line have the same issue. And if you have any of those figures, they're all pretty light in weight. And same thing with the cost plan. I mean, let's talk about Synicus. I know you had him.
Yep.
He's probably one of the lightest toys out there.
Yeah.
And he's $85 at retail. So when MMC priced this thing, they just knew like, it's fucking Tarn. Everybody's gonna buy it. Let's put a few out. Let's make everybody bug out even more about it, which they did. And now everybody's looking for the second release.
Yeah.
And on top of it all, I mean, they're gonna come out with the team, so they probably figured, let's get Tarn out now, and we'll come out with the other two. That way, everybody knows they have to complete it. And I mean, I'm happy. As far as the transformation, it was simple, but I think if you could simplify it, and it doesn't take away from the actual figure, it does a lot. Because I mean, we complain about some of these complicated transformations that we have, like Bad Cube, you know, and it takes us fucking half hour to do the damn thing.
Yeah, I hate shit like that.
And it doesn't even look like the fucking character half the time. This thing comes off as exactly what you want. He's like a spitting image of the comic, and you're not worried about breaking him, and you can do it in about 10 minutes. So I'm happy. I think he's awesome.
That mask is beautiful, funny too.
Awesome fucking figure. I haven't stopped looking at him because he has that look, like, you know, like, I'm fucking Tarn. I'm gonna fuck, you know, I'm gonna fucking torture you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And when you put him with the other guys, just it sets it off the top. You know.
Yeah, you know what, I thought that was actually like a pretty good point that you brought up about price point and the Synicus figure. Like that figure was priced, you know, the same price as like Spartan and some of those other like similar size figures. And I think I remember the reason being is saying like I think they switched factories and the factory was charging more. So I think that got passed along to us. So if that is true, then taking that into account, I could see like why I figure like this would cost a little bit more than maybe like your average Fans Toys like Hound or Insecticons like we've been getting that have been real weighty with diecast and cost a lot less. So, you know, maybe the production costs, you know, differ. And that's the reason why we pay more, you know. So that's cool, man. Good point. And you know what? Same thing about the transformations. Like, I'm not a fan of like super difficult transformations. I think I'm more of the mind that maybe some people here are that, you know, the quicker you get through it, the better. You could enjoy it in alt mode, enjoy it in robot mode, and it doesn't take you 40 minutes between point A, point B. You know, so I don't mind the simpler transformation, you know, so that's cool that doesn't bother you and stuff. So you're happy paying your 120 with the figure you got.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm more than happy with the figure. I mean,
sweet.
Granted, I'd like to save some money, but what it is.
I hear you. And you know what? I think what the other thing you said is also a good point. The character, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's popular in the comic books. You know, he got the Decepticon logo on his face, which I remember like when they started doing that line, when they put out Syndicus and Anarchist, I was like, man, how are they going to put out this guy? Like, can they really put out a figure that has a face with the Decepticon logo? Like, because you're thinking about the intellectual property, like, can they get away with it? And they did a bang up job. It's like you said, that figure is Tarn. They didn't spare any expense with the look. They didn't change the look. It really looks like the character. So bravo to them for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Nice.
Anybody else? Anybody else got it? I think that's it.
I actually, mine actually came in stock right after I shipped my pile, so I don't. It'll be a while. It'll be a while before I get mine.
Same here, Brian. Same thing happened to me. I was like all pissed. So it's gonna wait.
Anticipating the Tarns.
Yes.
All right. What about that MakeToys, the Jazz, the Downbeat? Because I know a lot of people got that recently also. So anybody here on the panel pick that up?
Yep.
Yeah, I got that.
So,
does it look like Jazz? Like, I mean,
yeah.
in the pictures I've seen it kind of looks like him. So I don't know. Like,
well, yeah. Well, this was a topic of debate on Into the Realm last night. The guys spoke about it, and you know what I'm saying. So anybody here that has it, like, I'm interested to find out like your opinions. You know what I'm saying. I know Dust wasn't too enamored with it. He had some issues, plastic quality, tabbing issues, and some people have said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, you're paying $100 for the figure, so it's like, should you have these issues? Should you not? So Matt, like, why don't you tell us what you like about it, what you don't like? Like, what are your first impressions and your overall impressions with that figure?
All right. Well, with this figure, I didn't really do too much homework on it this time. I just, you know, I heard about it. Everybody's like, oh yeah, you know, MakeToys, Downbeat, Jazz, blah blah, and like how I was looking at some comparisons, but I didn't think those were going to come out either. And long story short, I was just like, all right, I'm just going to go with it. If I don't like it, I'll just price it $10 less, sell it right on the cafe, boom, done. But once I got it, like right out of the box, like it looked great. Like I didn't have any issues or nothing out of it right out of the box. I took a picture just to show you guys like what it looked like just right out of the box. When I picked it up, I didn't think it was going to be that heavy. I was actually really shocked. Like, I might stir up the pot a little, but it felt like a Fans Toys figure to me. Like how like heavy it was, and I didn't think it had that much diecast, but yeah, it was nice. And then once I got to the transformation, it was a little nerve-wracking at first because there are a bunch of tabs. But all in all, I mean, I think it's a great figure. I think they did Jazz pretty well. Even if Takara comes out with theirs, I don't see how much more they could do to it. I'm sorry. Am I wasting your time? Okay.
Dust always tries to.
What did you think of like the plastic quality? Because people were saying like some of the plastic had to be bendable due to the transformation in certain spots. So like, what do you think about that? Like, was that necessary? Yes, no. What do you think?
Well, you're talking to the guy who likes Bad Cube. So versus plastic quality with that, it really wasn't too bad for me, to be honest. Like it wasn't like too thin. I didn't feel like anything was gonna snap or break. It felt fine to me. Yeah.
Do you have any problem with the grappling hook?
No, I did hear that one of the reviewers or whatever, like he broke his or something on cam. But for mine, it was all right. No issues.
That's good.
Yeah, it was good. And trying to think what else. Everything tabbed in like by the chest, like where it like tabs like on the bottom, and then by the shoulders, it tabbed in fine. I was moving the arm around up and down, and it didn't come untabbed. So mine's good. So I'm happy. Yep.
Nice.
You didn't have a problem with the chest tab where the chest comes down and tabs into
No,
that.
like it tabbed in just nice.
And it doesn't, like if you move the arms, it's not coming untabbed.
No.
That's amazing. You guys have a really good one, Dan, because everybody has problem with that.
Like my joints, they're really tight. Like when I was like moving the pieces and stuff, like I think that's why people are so like adamant about like the thin plastic, because it's very thin plastic, but the joints are so tight that the tolerance issue. That's the issue. But my only complaint, I guess I could say, would be by the legs, like those joints, how it has like it has the ratchet joints, so where it clicks, but it's so wide, like you either have it standing straight up or you have it 8 inch, have it in between. So that was like my only gripe. But if you pose it, you fake it till you make it, it kind of works. So it's not too bad. But yeah,
I remember Dust was having that same gripe about the hip ratchets, like saying they're too far like apart. So you get either that wide stance or you have to stand them straight up.
Yeah.
Which if you're posing them dynamically, like then I guess you would want that A stance, But I could understand the issue too. Maybe it needs like an extra click, like in between.
Yeah. Or I would say, I was gonna say ball joints for that, but the feet are so heavy. Then no, that wouldn't have worked. At least I don't think that would have worked. Over time, it wouldn't have worked.
I think they would have went with friction joints. Been better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you have a figure and you only get those two, the wide A stance, or it's too close together. That sucks, man. That sucks. But
yeah, what do you guys think about like that though? Because like MakeToys does have like a reputation of putting out like great quality stuff, and now like we're seeing with this release, like maybe like they might have rushed it. Maybe things weren't, the QC isn't to their like usual standard. Like what do you guys think about that? Like, you think that might be true because it's like maybe the first ones to get that jazz figures to the market? Like what do you guys think? Because MakeToys usually has a stellar reputation with QC, and I'm surprised to kind of hear like so many people having like these same like little issues with this figure. Especially one that we've all anticipated, like we've all wanted a jazz. So Dave, what do you think? You got the figure, so what do you think? Like what's your impressions on it?
All right. Well, to Dust Mite's defense, mine does come up untabbed. The red, part under the chest, and also if you do swing the arms, then it fucking comes untabbed too. But who the fuck is gonna swing their fucking jazz like you fucking parading around town or something? But my only gripe would be that gray plastic on the bottom. I think they could have went with like a more silver tone, or better plastic maybe for that. And then I do have a tabbing issue also with the side the black panel on the side. But when if I give it a good push, he's fine. And overall, I mean, he's not perfect, but it's fucking jazz and he looks good. Like it's a pretty well done toy, aside from those few minor gripes that I do have. And point to your question, I think they did rush him. I think that what they did with this figure was they said, hey, other guys are going to do it. Let's just get it out. Let's make as much money as we can on the thing. And let's focus on our next project. Who knows? I mean, I'm not sure if MakeToys redoes some of their product, but if they redid it, it might be perfect. And in hand, when I, compared to other toys, he reminds me of a Takara Masterpiece car. Like, when I play with him, the transformation, the look, the feel, he's a little heftier than them. But if Takara made this, we probably wouldn't have the same gripes that we have. Or maybe we would because we hold them to a higher standard. But it looks a lot like jazz, and I'm good, like, for now. Until somebody else does them.
You were talking about the gray part on them, by the legs. Are you talking about the feet or the shin part?
The shins.
The shin and the feet. They're all the same.
It's not painted? That's mold?
It's just plastic, Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's that swirly. It's that swirly gray plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that issue too. I
Oh,
forgot.
okay.
It would have been nice if they put like a finish that matched the die cast in the thighs.
Mm-hmm.
But I've collected MakeToys since I'm a big MakeToys fan. I like the toys that they make. I agree with Dust. When collecting MakeToys, you would see a progression every time a toy comes out that it's taking the next step up. And this one, I think they took a step down. And it's unfortunate, but it's still a good toy. It looks like Jazz. It is Jazz. It's G1 Jazz. I kind of fell off the table in regards to the fact that they kind of stylize their toys. Like they're stylized. They don't go for like the cartoon G1 look. And it's kind of funny.
They're more anime style.
Yeah,
Like I agree. Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that you see that this one went with the more G1 color, toy, the cartoon aspect rather than the IDW or the DreamWorks kind of stylized. So it's funny that they took that route, and I was so used to them doing a little bit something different, stylized to their likings, and that's what differentiated them from others. But it's a great figure. I just think there's some shortcomings that basically people are pointing at it, because I think people do hold MakeToys into that high regard, just like Fans Toys and like the official stuff that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, Dom, do you think because we, like we said, you just said it, like we hold MakeToys to kind of like a higher standard because we're used to their releases being of that quality. So do you think, and this is for everybody else too, like we could run this down the panel, do you think a release like this, where people are having more issues with the figure, the QC is not quite up to par to their previous releases, do you think this could be a sign of things to come from them, or could this just be like a one-off? Maybe they were rushing it to the market, be the first Jazz out there, even though MakeToys I feel like doesn't have to do that just because they have such a stellar reputation with their quality of their figures. But it's true, like whoever put out that first Jazz was gonna make all the money just because it's an anticipated character. We haven't got it in masterpiece form before. So what do you guys think? Do you think that the QC issue is a sign of things to come, or is it just a rush job?
Well, I always thought MakeToys was above that, to the point where as consumers we're not into that culture like we were back 10 years ago with third party, that we buy the first thing that comes out. People are now waiting to see who's what figures are coming out, waiting for deals on prices or seeing which one is the better toy. So fans toys. Yeah, that culture. I see that culture going away a lot. Like Brian talks about it, where he's just gonna wait for a figure to come out. I've waited on like the Trailbreaker and the Hoist. So I think that waiting culture is gonna happen. And now third party toys companies need to understand that we need to produce a quality toy rather than rush it out. And there is brand loyalty to some of these guys like Fans Toys and MakeToys and MMC. And I hope they don't lose that loyalty because they start playing that game again and trying to be first to market and really hurting their product and making customers go elsewhere.
And I think with all the options that all the companies are giving us, is starting to breed patience a little bit, especially in this past year. I think for sure, considering that everybody really liked all the Trailbreakers that were coming out, and then either one, Hoist as well, like whether it be Bad Cube or MMC and the Infernos. I mean, people are just like, oh, it's not exactly what I thought it was going to be. So just wait out, look at reviews, things like that, and and then for those of us, that are starting to get a little more thrifty, with Takara bringing up the rear, so to speak, on having third party release first, then official, because official, you gotta, sometimes you just gotta go with the mothership, and that's, those third parties are gonna come up cheaper. So you know what I mean,
I've got to see it in hand, because I was out when I saw the colors. I don't everybody says it doesn't look like how it looks in the pictures when you have it in hand. So I'm gonna have to see it in hand because the blue's too light to me and the red looks really neon. But everybody that has it says that's not an issue.
Huh.
Like in hand, Nick, the red on under the chest, is that the red you're talking about?
Yeah.
It's the same color as my fraction symbol. So, and the blue is pretty dark in hand actually.
Yeah, see, it looks really light in the pictures to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they totally rushed this thing. This is what it looks like to me. And I was gonna get this, and then I got scared off, man. About what I saw. I mean, I watched Bobby's review, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I couldn't believe what I was watching. While he's putting the thing together, you could just tabs are just unpopping all. I'm like, "What? You got to be kidding me!" But the cool thing is they got the look right. It looks awesome. I mean, they really did well with that. I just think they got key problems, man. When tabs aren't holding together. People don't understand that's a QC issue. That's not and that's why somebody say they thought it was a design issue too, where things are just the way it's done. It just doesn't seem to work. And I don't. But I mean, I don't know. It looks good. I can tell you that though. But
it definitely looks the part. Nobody can say that does not look like G1 cartoon jazz because it does.
No, that is G1 jazz.
Yeah, definitely.
Man.
Well, for everybody out there, do you think it is still the best option out there, considering what we've seen? Like, we got pictures of the Toy World version that's coming out, and not everybody's happy with that design. And I think there's one other jazz that they put out. I don't remember the company, but there is another jazz that's supposed to be coming out. But MakeToys, but MakeToys is gonna actually like put it out. So, like, do you think that this is still the best option for what we've seen so far?
If you're looking for a G1 rendition of the cartoon jazz, this is the best option for you
so far.
So far. So
but then Hoover looks pretty good.
But
it's never coming out.
Yeah, it's never going to come out.
It's not going to come out. A year and a half for that now. I mean, what? It's a long time.
Yeah.
And some things I'm on the car appears too, so I'm kind of holding out for it.
Yeah. Whether official comes out with one, and I'm sure the licensing is what's holding it up. But at the end of the day, I think for now this would be the best that you can get for your G1 cartoon jazz. And then they get I like the transformation. The transformation is I'm not saying it's simple. It's definitely not bad Q. I can tell you that right now. But it's a decent transformation. The toy is got some shortcomings, like the the chins and the feet should have been painted, and the gun should have been painted. I just don't understand why they couldn't just spend a little bit to just do those three things, and it would have put the figure at another level if those things were done. And then the tabbing issue is a design flaw in regards that they should have just made the tabs a little bit longer, and I think it would have worked.
Yeah.
But I think you're right.
Wang Jiang may put out.
I'm all in on fucking Wei Jiang. All in on those motherfuckers.
They fixed those. Yeah, they're
gonna fix those tab issues. They're gonna upsize it. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna fucking cost $30. Hey. Larry, you're new to the Hangouts, brother. What do you think? And you actually, since you're new to the whole collecting Transformers thing, you actually have that luxury of being a collector at a time when you have so many options and you could actually kind of like afford to wait and see what's out there. So what do you think about like these jazzes that are out, the pictures you've seen? Like, what do you think? Are you waiting? Are you in on this MakeToys jazz? Are you going to wait for another option? What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm going to hold out on it. I mean, he is definitely the best option at this point. But, I want to see what the car is going to do, and I want to save the money for that if it ever happens to drop.
So you're a patient collector then. Like you can wait.
I'm a patient collector.
All right, that's cool.
Yep. That's king, actually. I mean, it really is smart. Takara is going to come out with this. We know they're going to, and I'm actually curious to see what they do too.
I think Yeah, I think it's a great thing that we could actually wait nowadays. Because when third party was first coming out, I remember Dust talking about it on the show. Like you kind of had to go in on something and get that pre-order in if you wanted to get that figure, or else you're gonna pay a whole lot more on the aftermarket. But now with all these companies popping up and you got so many choices, like the thing is now we always give each other shit about it is like, why are you pre-ordering? You don't need to pre-order anymore. And I think that Coulter was like the exception to the rule, because that was such a popular character that his pre-order actually sold out, and a lot of people that want him don't have them. But for all these other but for all these other releases, all these other third-party releases, you know what I'm saying, you could still pre-order like whatever you want, and you don't even really need to do that, and you can still secure the figure you want. So I think that's a great thing, and Larry, coming in being new to the game, I think it's actually really beneficial to him that he doesn't have to spend his money and go in on everything, and he could afford to wait and see what's going to be the best option out there.
Yeah, if I would have had to start when you guys did, man, I'd be gray haired and let them know.
Larry, we were going in on everything, bro. Like if they announced something, boom, pre-order, because you had to do it. You had to do it, or else it was going to sell out. Right. So it's good that you actually have the luxury of waiting, and seeing really what is the best option. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool. All right.
Speaking of announcements, what are the newest announced figures that are coming out? I have no idea, guys.
Tommy's been out of the game, man. We gotta catch him up. Let's catch him up. Let's do it.
I don't know, man. Like, there's gotta be some kind of Fans Toy shit coming out, because Fans Toys always lingers in the background. I keep hearing these MakeToys. I keep hearing these other companies, but Fans Toys is always around. So what's going on with Fans Toys and the other companies?
Well, they're doing
KFC's coming out of the Blitzwing.
Yeah.
The Dicta or Dick. Yeah. I can't even say it.
Dicka.
Dicka.
How do you say it, man?
Dicka.
KFC's coming out with their Blitzwing. Dicta or Dicka. Can't say it.
Dicka. Come on, say it, Matt. Say it.
Dicta.
Coach Dicka.
Dicka.
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna get you some hooked on phonics, motherfucker.
Sound it out, Matt. Left to right. Sound it out.
Does Matt even have an idea why they called it Ditka?
No.
Yeah, because of yes, I do. Wait.
Okay.
Because he was a football coach. And
okay, so what's football have to do with Blitzwing? What's football have to do with Blitzwing, though? Come on.
Have you not seen the G1 cartoon?
Of course I have. Dude, I'm pulling that tooth out for you right now, so you do know what you're talking about.
The fucking millennial dropping knowledge.
I know. You're trying to fucking talk to me about G1. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm trying to pull the answers out of you, like pulling that tooth out. You know what I'm saying? I know what that fucking shit means. I just want to know if you did. Fuck. Oh, man.
Man, he really
good job, Matt.
Shit.
Okay, Matt. If we're going on questions, what was the final score at the end of that cartoon?
Let's see how hardcore you really are.
What's it? 71 something.
Wow.
Or was it? It might have been 84, just for the reference.
Matt, I don't know, Matt.
Oh, come on, man.
You're screwing around, dude.
I just knew it was a weird number every time it went up. It was like 5 points for this, 10 points for that, 3 points for this. All right.
I know when they first dropped that they were going to do that figure. This was a long time ago when they said they were going to do Ditka. Everybody's like, why are they calling him Ditka? And you just knew which ones that didn't watch the G1 cartoons and which people did it. You just knew. That's funny.
Yeah.
So that's finally coming out?
Yeah.
Well, we've got test shots that have been coming out in reviews and stuff.
Renders.
Looks horrible.
No, Matt, they've been doing reviews, so there's test shots of Dicka out there.
No, I thought you meant Fans Toys.
Oh, no, that's...
Fans Toys is going to be doing Sea Spray, and he's heroic.
He's buff.
There's not been anything really announced that much since TFCon that's any different.
Yeah, not really. Nothing too crazy. Transformations is, coming out with this really cool motor mount.
Oh, God. Good Lord.
Tell you what. Get in on that sucker, man. That's the shit.
Yeah, Tommy, there's a
Where's
picture.
that?
There's a picture. There's a color render that just came out, and everybody's back on board.
Yeah, Tommy, did you get a chance to see that? Like the pictures of the Motormasters they put out?
I did see it because I think Russ put a picture up or something.
I'll get this million pictures Russ put up.
But the last time I was talking to Russ, he wasn't in on any of that kind of shit anymore, right? I guess now he's back on it. But I did see a picture of it, but it doesn't look. Sorry, Russ, it doesn't look very good.
I don't like the way the head is. I don't like the way the head is. That's the only gripe. But you can always get a different head.
Yo, so Tommy, what do you think, man? You're not feeling the photos you saw of that Motormaster that's coming out?
No.
It looks sexy.
I don't know. You think it looks that good? Really? I don't know.
Yeah,
I love it. I think it looks fantastic.
Something's wrong with it. Up like the chest area and the
what's
shoulder
wrong? What's going on with them things on
their
his back?
It matches the comic book like almost exactly, and that's what they're going for. So
Yeah,
I
it's the
respect
IDW.
that. But
That's
the
true.
head, I don't like the head. That's about it. But mine's gonna be in combiner mode, so I could care less about the head.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Yeah, they're definitely going for that Don Figueroa like aesthetic and that artwork that was that he was doing at that time in the books, and I think it hits the nail on that like pretty well.
Oh, definitely.
I mean,
Just-
that thing
you,
is.
you just need a wall to stand it up, though.
We don't know that. It's not done yet.
I know, Russ.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't think it looks that bad, and I think a lot of people are actually thinking that it looked a lot like the Fans Project one that came out. You know, as far as like the accessories, the way the trailer breaks down, the way you kind of got like all the extra like kibble. You know, very very similar to what Fans Project already put out. But that figure, I had that Intimidator, and it was a very nice figure.
I wonder if Fans Project is was it G Creations now? Because there hasn't been like a Fans Project product out in like forever, but
Except all these Dinobots.
Yeah, the Dinobots, but not.
Yeah, man, they put out the Dinobots and that Browning.
No,
they put stuff out.
They used to be knocking out a lot though, like back in the day.
Dude, that's 5 figures. That's a combiner. They put out that Browning. Like I don't know if everybody's happy with it, but they put shit out.
They did their Dino King.
Exactly.
They did the female Dinobots.
The Boobysauruses.
Yep. They did those like what was it? The Diaclone like throwback ones. The one that turned into the Diatlas, and the other one was
They did a bunch of upgrades too.
I forget what the other one was called. But
Yeah, that they're like, but from Matt's point, they were like top notch. They were top third party company, but now they've been kind of falling off the radar.
They just got passed up, man. They got passed up. Other companies.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
I think that with the shift in the collector's mentality, like everybody kind of collecting that MP aesthetic and that MP, you know, the size.
Yeah.
Fans Project was doing a lot of stuff, very nice figures, you know, nice transformations, but it's still kind of like that chug aesthetic, and a lot of people moved out of that. Yeah. So it's probably what hurt them in the long run.
Yeah, Intimidator. I remember those Stunticons, they were so small.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, not these ones. These transformation ones are going to be MP sized.
Yes. Yep.
Well, I always maintain, man, the alt modes on those figures look fucking excellent. Like, I think like you cannot go wrong. Like the car modes look great. Motormaster looks great in his in alt mode. You know, it looks like they might have took some liberties with the design as far as robot mode, but it still looks good to me. Like he looks intimidating. He looks powerful. And to me, like as long as a figure looks cool, that's what counts. I don't mind if you take design liberties and stuff like that. So it looks good to me.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for it to hit the cafe at about 350.
Patience saves pockets, as we say.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm very impatient. I want that thing now.
Yeah. You know, and then Tom, you know, they dropped like the pricing and the release dates for like the Omega Supreme that Fans Toys is putting out. So there's been a point of contention with that, like, you know, that is split up into 2 shipments. You know, you might get part A, you can't do much with it. You gotta wait till part B. Like, so it's like a little weird. Like I think a lot of us, we talked about it on a previous Hangout. Like, what would you prefer? Would you prefer they put it out all together? You know, are you okay with the separate release because it helps you pay for it? Like, what do you think about that? Like, knowing what they're planning to do.
There are gonna be 2 different boxes.
Yeah, they're basically like splitting the figure in half, and you're gonna get it like a release in June, and then like a release in like August. So like 2 months apart.
It kind of makes sense from a business aspect. You know what I mean? And plus, the box would be freaking huge. You know what I mean? And shipping would be freaking ridiculous. I don't think anybody would be happy with that.
That's why they
Especially
did it.
us Canadians. Fuck that shit. You know? But yeah, that 2 boxes, I can see that happening. That makes sense to me, actually. But that thing's going to be so glorious.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. And
Well,
that's
next time.
Yeah, as I say, speaking of glorious figures that are really, really big. So, you know, the Toy World Devi, right? Tommy saw it at NJC, at TFCon. Well, Toy World has decided to release it as a gift set with upgrades for $130 cheaper than what everyone paid for it who bought it figure by figure.
The big FU.
So that's been a bitter pill to swallow for some.
Yeah, so you
Keep buying them Toy Worlds.
Yeah, so you can get the box.
That's crazy.
Wow. So they're gonna send all of them in one
box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
With
the upgrades.
With all the 4 upgrades that they get.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
What do you think about that? See
that.
Fair?
That is garbage. That's straight up garbage, man. That's terrible.
And I really feel for you guys who've already bought it, man, and paid all that money, and now they do this. You know?
Yo, Larry, look, that's just another example of patient saves pockets. Like, what do you think about that? Like, if you didn't go in on those figures, of course, if you look at it, you want to go in, of course, the better deal is to get the second one. So, like, you haven't picked it up yet, like, what do you think about that? You think like just waiting and like being patient, do you think that's worth, you know, like the whole wait and everything is worth, you know, paying $130 less than everybody else?
Well, I also see it as this way too. I mean, you guys are paying to play. You want it first. You're going to pay the $100
premium.
to get it first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good point. That's a good point.
You know, I can see that side of it, but you know, on my end of it, I think I would probably go with the box set. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's a no-brainer for anybody that does not have that figure yet. The box set is like a no-brainer, but like it really is interesting, like to hear what people think about it, but it is true. Like I think it is what we said. Like, you know, early adopters, you're getting it first. We have it before anybody else. Yep. We're enjoying it. Nobody else is right now that doesn't have that box set. So I guess
and they're still, so it ain't even out yet, right? Correct.
Yeah.
The box.
Yeah.
So I mean, you guys are still winning way ahead on that one. So
Now is the clear gravity builder, is that coming out in a box set, or do you
wait, what? A clear? Oh my god!
It's green translucent plastic.
It looks sick.
Yeah, I see pictures of it. It's kind of
Matt Deluxe Baldwin must have his 2-inch chubby just going at it. Right? Jesus, you know he likes his clear shit. Matt, a clear one?
Yeah, well, it's not really clear though. It's like this. It's not really clear. It's like the translucent green though. It's green, but it's
it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty badass. You know, supposedly limited to what 888 like sets, so super limited amount. I think the price is still going to be up there. Like, what do you guys think about that? Like, is that something that you're in for, like as a collector? Like, are you into like translucent clear figures? Like, what do you think?
Be my first one.
So it's going to be a massive Jolly Rancher.
Cool under a black light.
Really, right? Jolly Rancher.
Yeah. Definitely lots of photo opportunities with that. Like you said, black light, you know what I'm saying? Certain lighting conditions, you could choose some pictures of that, make it look really, really badass.
LEDs.
You know what? Real quick, just in the chat, like we were just discussing the Toy World constructor and waiting and paying less money. He said, honestly, I'd rather drop $500 to $600 over the course of 2 years than $450 in one clip. He says he feels that that's an easier pill for him to swallow. So I guess that is a point. You know, if you're gonna go in on that box set, you have to spend that $450, $460 in one shot, as opposed to $100, $100, you know. at your convenience.
And I think that's the same thing for the Omega Supreme. I think when they split up the package for a consumer, I think it's light on the wallet to split up the payment into two, rather than one big payment that's probably going to hold you off to buying other figures that you might want to buy with regards to cash flow.
My opinion on that one too is, I mean, they're splitting it up into two different boxes. What are you going to do? Are they going to give you a stand to hold half of it for 2 months, and then when the other half comes in, and you put it together?
Yeah, that's a good point. You're buying those Devastator Constructicons. You have a full figure. It's a robot mode. You get an alt mode. It's a complete figure in of itself. With that Omega Supreme, you're getting half a figure, and you can't do much with it. So that does make a difference. So are you still okay with that? Like knowing that you really can't do much with the first half that you're buying, and you have to buy both sets in order to enjoy it?
Oh, that sucks. I didn't think about it that
way. Or you can just pile and loot it.
Yeah, but I was just saying.
So the first box is going to come in, and it's going to collect dust in the corner of your fucking place until the second one comes in. Because what's the point of opening it up? You can't do shit with it, right?
Well, you'll open it just because you got the itch, but it's disappointing. You can be just sitting there with half a figure.
Fuck, I still have boxes I haven't opened 10 years ago, man. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say, I mean, we've been doing this for a while now. Well, except for you, Larry. But I mean, the thing is, we've seen it over and over again. These combining robots are always cheaper to buy after they all get released, right? Because you can get them for a better deal even at retail, or you can wait till they go on sale, or you can wait till someone oversizes them, or. But the thing is, sometimes too on these second releases, if they do them in a box set like this Quantron I just got, I mean, there's improvements. I mean, this thing came with extra joints and stuff, so they do improvements for those second runs as well. It just makes sense to wait if you're looking at it financially.
Yeah, because they have a chance to fix the flaws if there was any, and then they give you the fix.
And before, like we talked about earlier, you didn't want to wait before when they were releasing piece by piece because you didn't want to miss out because you had to pre-order back then because they didn't make as many. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm impatient fuck. Like, I jump on everything. I mean, the name Energon Addict is because, like, I have, like, a little bit of a fucking problem. But the reality of it is, though, like, I'm going to fucking wait on combiners going forward. Because, I mean, I have fucking Warbotron. I just finished this fucking Computron that's too small anyway. I have the Constructor, and now I gotta fucking buy the upgrades. And
the oversized Computron will be out in 6 months for $100.
Right, and I just paid fucking 100 something for the last two fucking ones. You know what I mean? So it's like it does make sense to wait, and I think combiners they're very costly on the pocket, especially if you're buying them like not KO'd, and you should just wait. I mean, I'm gonna start waiting. I'm not gonna jump on them anymore. I mean, even if they sell out. Yep.
Oh, and Tom, to answer your other question for other stuff that's coming out. Even though Fans Toys,
what's going on with Cup?
Fans Toys Cup. They've released some renders.
Oh, so they're still rendering them. Okay, all right.
I think, or they could be prototypes. I don't know. It's hard to tell anymore. But they dropped more photos of their hot rod today or yesterday.
Yeah, man, that actually looks good, dude.
What's it called? Hoodlum, I think.
Yep.
The color Hoodlum.
I kind of like the name. It's all right.
What do you guys think? For those of you who've seen it, what do you think of it? Because it's a little bit stylized, right? A little bit. So, at least in the head part, you know what I mean. Yeah. So, but I mean, I dig it. I like it.
Yeah, it looks
good. Yeah, that's cool.
Doesn't it look like it's proportioned way better than the Takara one though? It's like it looks like it cleans up nicer.
Yeah, it's got the angular. It's got the angular waist, so it doesn't have a box. It doesn't have a box waist like the official.
Exactly. They look like the sculpt work is a lot better on it, man.
And I think it's the same exact size as an MP car, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I think it is.
It's not like the official was a little bit bigger than the MB cars, and I think this one is
And
exactly the same size.
In the official, you couldn't roll it, otherwise you'd scratch the paint off of it because it didn't have any clearance.
Yeah. Wow.
True.
Well, hopefully this one doesn't have that problem. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Definitely give you something to think about if you like that character and you're in on it. Mm-hmm. I want to get it so I can get him, somebody killing him or something. I'm like, well, I get it. Set up like some kind of scene where someone's sticking a sword through his throat or something. I'm okay with that.
So there's no render for him yet?
No, there is.
Yeah, there is.
If they dropped today, they're all over Realm of Collector's IG page. If you want to see, I just liked like 10 of them.
And was it Brian? Who was the company that put out all the pictures of the masterpiece IDW figures?
Oh, that was G Creations.
Yeah. So we're gonna get like masterpiece IDW figures now.
Yeah, they're doing Prowl, 6-Shot. What else?
That's really interesting.
Ultra
That's
Magnus.
Awesome.
They had
Magnus.
They had a silhouette of Ultra Magnus.
Shit.
Yeah. So so this is
and
gonna
Tommy,
be
their
interesting.
Optimus dropped already.
Yeah.
It's crazy complicated.
More companies are jumping on the IDW stylized.
Well,
Fans Toys Optimus?
Oh no, an IDW Optimus.
Oh, an IDW. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
G Creations.
G Creations. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The funny thing is that I want to see how, like, once this line gets in and the quality, if the quality is great and the figures turn out to be great, like the drift looks awesome, and like the thing is that I want to see what happens to MMC, whether the CHUG line disappears, because we all know about Masterpiece and CHUG and how Masterpiece kind of diminished CHUG on regular figures, classic figures. So.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Wei Jiang will just upscale MMC.
MMC better make sure they finish their freaking DJD first. Then they can get rid of the damn shot line. Finish them first, though.
Oh God!
That's all I want.
Tommy, there's a new company and they're making monster bots. You need to get in on that.
Oh God, really?
Dude, if you guys think 120 for Tarn was bad, and you want to drop 120 for that bug head thing, down, man.
You could keep it.
The Beetlejuice bug.
Oh,
Small head.
I love it.
You love it, Nick? You want them?
I'm in for all three.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
That fucking double cross looks dope.
The double cross looks good, but
and so does the Grotusk.
The Repugnus is horrible, though. That's the first one that's coming out.
Is he repugnant?
Repugnant, yeah.
All right, guys.
I like that hot rod, man. I just saw the pictures of it. Actually,
it's nice, right?
It looks pretty decent, man. And I saw that fucking big Jolly Rancher fucking devastated.
It's fucking awesome. Made it.
Fuck.
Admit it, Tommy. You want it.
Man, that's crazy.
Jolly Rancher.
Well, guys,
Well,
I think we
want to wrap it up because we've been going almost. By the time we
we
finish the outros.
Yeah, we have some good discussion tonight. Yeah. Real quick though, before we head out, we brought up earlier about maybe kind of explaining what CHUG is. Brian Brink in the chat actually brought it up. Sometimes we say CHUG, we mention CHUG on the shows, other shows that are part of the Cool Table Network, they say CHUG, and maybe people don't know what that means. So let's kind of like just throw it out there real quick for the people that might not know what when we say CHUG, what it refers to. So anybody want to throw it out?
Classics.
Pink guy.
Universe.
United.
Universe.
United.
Or universe.
Universe, yeah. United or universe.
Generations.
And generations. Yeah. So it's classics, Henkei, United or / Universe, and Generations.
Right.
So it's basically the line that Hasbro puts out, the chugs that we still collect, the deluxe size figures, the leader class, the Voyager class. When we say chug, that's what we're referring to, not any of the third-party stuff, but just the stuff that Hasbro puts out in that scale. Deluxe figures, Voyager, and like leader class figures.
Yeah, and then Generations eventually turned into Combiner Wars, and now
Titans Return. So to me, like, it includes all of that. Like when you say chug, like, you know, it includes all of that stuff. So I feel like that's interesting, and maybe we could talk about it on a future show, because everybody's like, oh, Chug is dead. But you know what, Combiner Wars did, I think, pretty well, even though, you know, they did a lot of remolds and stuff, and a lot of people are really happy with the Titans Returns line, you know, because we're really happy that we got new molds and they're not doing the same thing that they're doing with Combiner Wars. So that might be something to talk about on a future hangout. But for anybody that was confused, that's what Chug means. Basically, the lines that Hasbro's putting out.
Yep, and just to elaborate, so Classics, Henkei, Universe, and Generations, these were Transformers lines, which were basically G1 characters, but reimagined with like more modern alt modes and things like that.
Better engineering, better articulation than the G1 toys.
Yep.
So it's basically getting the toys that you always wanted back in the 84, 85, 86 era, because they look more like the cartoon,
and had more, and these have better like articulation, all that stuff. Basically modern Transformers. So
which pretty much kicked off the whole thing back in 2007 when they put the Classics line out.
Ironhide was a Cadillac.
All right. Like so we'll save it. We'll save that discussion for another future hangout. We'll do some outros and whatnot. So who wants to do these outros?
I'll take care of the outros, brother. And real quick, before we head out and do that, I want to shout out everybody in the chat tonight. Thanks for participating, guys. You know what, we have, like I said before, we have a lot of fun doing these shows, but you guys are a part of the experience. All you guys that are watching live and participate in the chat, that like takes on a whole other life of its own. If Chat Wingingham is on his job, you'll see the transcript of the chat in the R.O.C. Facebook group. And if I forgot anybody, I'm sorry, but I was trying to keep on top of everyone. So everybody that participated in the chat tonight, we salute you. I got Alexandre Belinge, Cobalta, Sunday Heat Collection, Night of Ren. What's up, brother? Getchy was in the house. I hope I said that right. Don't flame me. Anna Dubai in the house, the first lady of the R.O.C. Breezy Fresh, Michael Ganser, Chuck was in there. It's the Dirty 30. Dolcar Toys and Stuff, Primacon. Our very own Victory Saber 77 was up in the chat. What's up, brother? Rob Milton, KJ Smith, Lord Shadowkeeper. Feel better, man. I think he mentioned in the chat he wasn't feeling too well, so get better, man. And thank you for the shout out on your unboxing video. Kathleen Burrell, Jisk One, Chris Gardner, Lionel Medina, Brick Daddy, Nick Brammer pulling double duty, Todd Honeycutt. Ish was in there, Ishak Grimlock, Forgotten Path, and the analyzer Brian Brink also pulling double duty in the chat. Thanks, you guys, for participating. All right, and to run down some action.
Anna was in the chat because she didn't have that Harley to fucking play with.
Russ took that fucking Harley from her, man. She's
got that grip.
I don't know what she's talking about. There's no figure. She's like under my fucking.
Dude, I don't really know about. I've already worn the paint off of mine, so I mean.
So once again, man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for participating and thanks for watching. And we're gonna run down the panel, guys. Tell us where you're at. First up, the analyzer, Brian Brink.
What's up, guys? Brian Brink in the Facebook groups, Brinkalizer on Instagram, and co-host of Figure Bangin'. We have an episode tomorrow. Should be a fun figure. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure it's gonna be great. So come see Ace. Maybe he'll break something. Maybe he won't. And then also
Ace has got a bone in his mouth now.
Yeah. And then also too, I've been on ETR, so Monday nights 8 o'clock on the Roma Collectors channel.
Yep. All right. Next up, Rustamus.
Hey, what's up, guys? You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, I do that occasionally. And I'm one of them regulars now on Plastic Fanatics, at least until Jane kicks me off for saying something stupid. But whatever. But it's all good, yeah. Just, I'm around.
All right. Thanks for being here, brother. Next up, the co-host, Asian Kid Matt.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Asian Kid Matt. Instagram, YouTube, Matt Hawkins on the Facebook. Every Tuesday night, I'm co-hosting here on the R.O.C. Hangout.
Don't say every Tuesday, Matt. You be pulling your fucking get out of podcast free card a whole lot. Don't say every Tuesday. On some Tuesdays, you're here with us in the Hangout.
I've been here pretty frequently. Yeah.
Matt was a little shook tonight, because I was here.
Fucking the ambassador's back. Fucking had Matt on his toes. He was shook tonight.
I'm fucking choking. Got me all choked up. Tommy's back.
He's choking. Right, he's choking. I didn't even unzip yet.
Motherfucker.
All right, next up, we got Masterpiece Shitpiece. Tell us where you're at, brother.
What's up, y'all? You can follow me on Facebook at Nick Brammer and Twitter at Brammer_Nick.
Oh, nothing.
I know.
I'll save that for Plastic Fanatics on Saturday night. You see me there most weeks. And, and there I will give you a dirty sex act and a fucked up dating site.
It's going to be after 2 o'clock.
There you go.
Tune in, people. That's what you guys should look forward to. All right, next up, my brother from another mother, Energon Addict.
Yo. Catch me on IG, Energon Addict, showcasing my addiction, taking some toy pics. And catch me here on Tuesdays with the rest of these dudes on the R.O.C. Hangout.
And mixing formula.
Tommy, you don't even know, bro. I did a run right before the show. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna miss it.
All right, next up, we got Big Dom. Tell us where you're at, brother.
I'm on Facebook at Dominic Rosso, and here Thursdays hanging out with these jackals. And just want to say welcome back, Tommy. Missed you. Definitely put a smile on my face seeing your lovely mug up here on this podcast.
Oh, thanks,
and,
man.
Go Patriots!
You got it, man. Patriots, baby. This Sunday, this shirt is just phenomenal.
Hey, Dom, you know why Tommy's really happy? Because the Giants aren't in the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. Because that's the only team that the Patriots lose to. So they're gonna win.
Ridiculous.
All right, next up, our new face in the Hangout, Larry L. Tell us where you're at online, brother, and thank you for joining us tonight. I hope to see you again in the future, man.
Oh, my pleasure. It was great time being here. You can catch me at Larry Loves on Facebook, and that's about it.
Cool.
All right, thanks for popping in, man. Hope to see, like I said, hope you're a regular face here, and we're gonna have good times in the future.
Yeah. I had a blast, man. You guys are fun.
All right. Okay, guys, as for myself, you could find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Xbox Live, and the PlayStation Network, all at Harrican DX. Here every Tuesday night in the Hangout. I'm going to be passing the mic back to Tommy. The Rock Ambassador is back. So I'm going to pass the mic to him, and he'll close the show for us. Welcome back, Tommy.
Yeah, man. Thank you, guys. Thanks for all the love coming back, man. And man, I really appreciate everybody that sent messages and the emails and the voice. Oh, fuck, the voice messages have been great, you guys, with the support for my sister and whatnot. I appreciate everybody out there that did it. Guys from Shattered Cast and Cut, they were reaching out, you know, Bobby and Matt and whatnot. I appreciate all you guys, you know, the Jackal Squad for being there. And it's been tough, but we're getting through this. My sister's a fucking champ. She's trying to kick this fucking cancer's ass. And I'll tell you, man, she's the toughest person I know. And and the stuff that she's gone through, man. It's been amazing, and you know, without you guys supporting that, I don't know where I'd fucking be. I was going off the deep end. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody that reached out to me, man. You guys, I love y'all, really do.
We're always here.
I'm glad I came back.
Always here for you, brother. Always here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. So we're gonna close out the show now, and I guess that's my part. So you guys, we have a bunch of shows during the week. We got Monday, we got Enter the Realm. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Realm Collectors YouTube channel. We have the Tuesday night R.O.C. Hangouts, which I think I'm going to be here regularly now. I got some time to do this now. You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of a break between our next plan that goes with my sister. So I'll keep you guys informed about that. I'll be here every Tuesday. Wednesday night, we got figure banging with Ace Milo and Brian. And we don't know what's going to go on for tomorrow, but they got something special for you guys. Thursday nights is Stasis Lock. Stasis Lock, right? Is that Thursday nights? Yeah. Friday nights.
That's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
night.
Is it Wednesdays? Oh, sorry, man. I thought it was on Thursdays. Yeah, I haven't been here in a while, so I'm just trying to keep up there. So Friday is the break, I guess. We should fucking have like unbroadcasted hangouts.
Well, sometimes we do Transform Bro show.
Sometimes, you know. Listen. Let's not kill Dust. Let's not kill Dust, man. Dust needs a fucking break too every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dust who fucking makes all these hangouts and shows possible on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
The producer, man.
Getting all those pictures too for that.
Nice.
And then Saturdays we got Plastic Fanatics, right? Plastic Fanatics with James, Victory Saber 77. That's on his YouTube channel, Victory Saber 77.
Yeah, man. If you guys aren't busy on a Saturday, get yourself a cup of coffee and get on that show.
That's awesome show. Goes for a while, but it's good.
I'm gonna check it out this Saturday. You know, I got some time before the Patriots fucking win the Super Bowl. So, you know, career Patriots. It's gonna be 5-time Super Bowl champs. Okay, so anyways, guys, have you heard of the Cool Table Podcast Network? We got Shattercast Uncut on there. We got Enter the Realm. We got Gear Bolters 40K, Plastic Fanatics, Nerd Rage Radio, Toy Detox in 8 weeks. Anything else added to that since I haven't been around, or is that it?
That sounds
about right.
Something
new added. There's always something new added. So
tons of content available on the Cool Table Network.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Check it out. And they're all like-minded podcasts just like us. So anyways, guys, thanks for all the love, man. Like I said, appreciate everything. It's been great. I really needed this to come back, and when not, I'm enjoying this, you know. And we will see you guys next Tuesday. I'm going to be there. And I'm going to have my co-host, and we're going to have the rest of these jackals in here, maybe some new faces. Glad to have Larry coming in here. But until then, love and relax. And always remember, we're the Realm of Collectors. We ain't going anywhere, so you better get to know us.
That's right. Right. See you next week, guys.
Peace.